Hello everyone, this is Peter Stone. I started a little factory in my house. And today in Peter Stone, we have almost 100 people working. And many of those people, actually I looked, more than 24 people have been with us for more than 20 years. My wife and I, she worked in another company. I said, come and help me. And she did, and we grew it. And it was a struggle. We grew it, hired a few more people. I would go on a Saturday or Sunday, and people are working 6.5 days a week in filthy conditions. Food on the floor, rats running around. And when I first started my company, I would give people, sometimes they were sick, I'd drive them home and bring them up to their room. And when I saw their room and the running water on the 3rd floor going down from the bathrooms, I was like shocked. Wow. I said, this is unbelievable. It, like, my heart kind of ached and my gut hurt, my solar plexus. And I kind of drove me. And I said, how can we help these people and help Peter Stone grow? And we did that all through the years. And we worked at a level. We smile. We're still friends today. And their esteem has risen. And my mindfulness has improved dramatically. I have learned so much from the Time people about their focus and being okay. I worked so hard to just remain in silence. And in that silence, they make beautiful Peter Stone jewelry that I love so much. I just love it. It blows me away because it's not my hands that make it. I do the designing, and the model makers, I sat next to them. Still today, they're here. For 4 years, training them how to do this. And took the people that set the mark aside, who are now managers, doing a menial job. They're managers, and they have self-worth, and the company has flourished. And today, we want to expand that. We want your help to show what a company can be like when we put heart and caring into it. It can be profitable and touch the world in so many ways. A lot of people don't know, but we at Peter Stone know, and we want to go out and share this message and help other people do the same thing and share the same values. It's time, because it's not all about the money. It's about the money. We gotta have the money, and that's what this video is about. But what you do with the money and the heart that's involved in it, and the caring, and the beautiful pieces of jewelry that get created by such an amazing team, I am eternally grateful. And for what you can contribute, invest, and fund into Peter Stone, I am also grateful for it. We invite you for the journey because you are getting a part of something special. This is Peter from Peter Stone saying thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. This is Peter Stone, founder of Peter Stone Jewelry way back in 1987 on a journey, on a mission. Let me just fix my shirt here a little bit. I went on an adventure, and I went on an adventure because I wanted to have a bigger adventure. And I built Peter Stone Jewelry Company. I never made a piece of jewelry in my life, and I learned with the help of my team and my curiosity, and one piece of jewelry at a time, we expanded to thousands to millions of pieces of jewelry. And today, We have a little over 65 people working with us making jewelry. Sterling silver has primarily been the jewelry we've made for all the years. We've made gold jewelry, 14, well, we used to do some 10 karat for some people years back, but we don't do that anymore. But we make 14 karat, 18 karat, 22 karat. We also cast healing copper jewelry. There's copper jewelry in the marketplace, but it is cold rolled, and it's not annealed, and it doesn't carry the same energy that cast and annealed copper carries. So that is a more of a healing line, a health line of jewelry. We don't put magnets in it; it's just pure copper. You can go back 20 centuries plus, 30 centuries, copper was worn for its medicinal purposes because we need copper. I actually take a copper supplement, but I wear a copper bracelet from time to time. We make platinum jewelry. We also, some of our customers ask for a bronze and a brass line of jewelry. They do some larger production, and we do that for them because back in the Bronze Age, there was a lot of bronze jewelry. So I serve many different markets. Peter Stone and the team make a lot of different jewelry. We really don't do any kind of base metal jewelry at all. It's all precious metals and metals of higher vibration. So I want to announce a launch. It's already April 16th, and we launched on the 1st of April a program for gold jewelry. We've made it, but we never had a full-on program to support all of our existing customers and clients around the world. We said, if you want some gold, you can, pick a design and we'll, tell your customers, we'll make it for them as a special request. But now you go to www.peterstone.com and you're going to see gold jewelry on the front page. What that means is every design today, we're offering every design that Peter Stone has ever made in gold jewelry. And some people say, oh, I've got an old catalog, Peter. Is this design still available? Well, it is. And every design we started really since making jewelry, we started making jewelry in 1991. I started buying and selling jewelry in 1987, just trading. But I got frustrated. And that's when I started my own company, my own jewelry company to make the jewelry. So we have designs from 1991 that we still do today. Why? They're timeless designs. And we have all the original models and rubber molds that were made by hand. We still have them all. So if you ever have a question, oh, Peter, this catalog's from the year 2000. Do you still make this jewelry? Yes, we do. There's a slim chance someplace along the line a model may have gotten lost. If you want that piece, we'll make a new model, if that is the case. It's very, very, very rare that ever happens, but it's happened once or twice out of 18,000 designs, as you can well imagine. So there's a huge benefit to gold. So I will run a PowerPoint here, a brief PowerPoint to go over the key points so you get some visuals, and you can do some screenshots if you want. You can ask us more later. We'll put some links for you where to contact us, and you'll see at the end of the PowerPoint all of the links where you can find everything, and you can take a screenshot of that. So let's get started, and I will share my screen right now. And get you going here. So I will minimize all this stuff, go to the slideshows, play from the start, and boom. These are some of our better selling pieces of jewelry what we're doing is taking all of our sterling silver jewelry, not all of it, but a lot of it. Some of my favorite designs, some of the best sellers in sterling silver, and creating gold images for you to use, or for you and for us to use on our websites. And I'll go into the program and show how you can use these without purchasing any inventory. So there's a real a challenge here, that if and I when I'm at a jewelry show, I'll put a little tickler, like a sample case of gold jewelry, and I'll put a gold banner up so people see, oh, you have gold too, just a little bit on the side. But now what I'm recommending is that if you don't have any gold on your website, in your store, that's another story. And the solution to that is to have a computer in the corner, or a computer or a notebook or something where you, even a pad, an iPad or something, where you can show your website to your walk-in customers of a brick and mortar store, that you put a banner in your store that says, we carry gold. And if you have a computer, they can go and search through, it's locked to your website with your gold, then they can shop online for the gold there. And you can tell them any of your Peter Stone jewelry designs in sterling silver in your store are available in gold jewelry. So you can get really almost as many images as you want from us, but it depends how engaged you are with Peter Stone. How long have we been doing business? What have we been doing? I mean, we have to grow together. I can't give you a month's worth of work and you've ordered a little bit of jewelry for us, because it costs us way more to do that. So we grow into this together. And now we probably have 500 to 1,000 images in gold that you can upload on your website. And it's like a drop ship program, but it isn't. And the difference is that we'll send, you put the gold images on your website. And so the real important point, I kind of keep missing it here because I'm really excited about the gold. Excuse me. The most important thing here is someone comes to your website and they leave your website. And why did they leave your website without buying anything or stopping or clicking or anything? Because they were a gold buyer. They love gold jewelry, but they love your theme. They saw your post maybe on Google or something. They saw your website, saw your Facebook page, and they saw your themes. Maybe it's metaphysical, New Age, Celtic, Scottish, Irish, dyed silver, nautical, sea life, magic symbols, any Egyptian collection, any collection that you have. So they were attracted because you had a feng shui line, for example. So they wanted to come to your website, take a look, and they saw only sterling silver. Well, I get that. You're selling sterling silver. But when people sign up for a wholesale account with Peter Stone, I ask a lot of questions. And one of the questions is, what are your top 3 challenges? And I would say 90% is cash flow. I'd like to have more sales. And this is an absolute, it's a proven by more than like a dozen of our customers, proven way to add $500 to $1,000 sales every week. $500 to $2,000 a week in sales to your bottom line. So that's like $50,000 to $100,000 a year, or really you could say $25,000 to $100,000 more a year Now, so I say, somebody comes and visits you, but they didn't see gold, and that's all they wear. Or they're going back to gold because gold in the last couple of years has gotten so popular. And because a couple of my customers are buying more gold, I thought, oh my God, the salespeople are buying a lot of gold now. So I want to share that with you. So somebody comes and clicks and you have 30 pieces to 40 pieces of gold jewelry on your website, boom. And you tell them, well, any of the sterling silver that are not the same designs, I don't suggest you put the same designs up, because you can double what it is that they're seeing, or triple it. Because you can say, oh, you see these 36 designs online. All of the silver items are also available in gold if that's what you like. And you find out, you start getting the interest, and maybe you sell one of those pieces of gold for 600, 900. I went over some numbers with one of my customers just last week, and he's a guy that's doing 2,000 a week. A bad week is 1,000, and he ran down his sales. $8.99, $6.99. The cheapest thing was $5.99, and you make half of that, or even if you make a third of that. So let's get into this. And I mean, that's a critical point, that, oh, you don't have gold. I buy gold. And quite frankly, I should have had more gold on my website for many more years, but it just wasn't selling that good just 3 years ago. But now the economy apparently is picking up and getting better. And what does that mean? That means you've got a huge opportunity to fill the gap in that cash flow and add another 25,000 to 100,000 or more income to your website. And if you're a bit aggressive, you can really do well. So I offer, Peter Stone, our company offers existing business owners, we will give you free images, okay? If you're a brand new customer signing up and say, Peter, I want 200 images, I'm sorry, can't do that. We have to grow together. You'd have to buy the drop shipping program to do that if you're brand new. But if you're an existing customer and buying, your signed up wholesaler, we'll give you up to 120 designs right away and get you moving. As long as you've done business with us in the last 12 months, we'll get you going with no charge at all on this gold. And there's no inventory. Remember, you don't need inventory, and this is how it works. So it's a way to expand the number of Peter Stone jewelry designs. It's a way to expose the number of jewelry designs that you have online and offer to niche markets, sterling silver and gold. So this gives you a huge leverage and benefits in so many ways. Most people don't know about it. It's the real secret to the gold jewelry program and the power of drop shipping. So I suggest, even with sterling silver, if you're just selling sterling silver now and you've got 80 designs online, I'm going to give you the drop ship program, $200, give it to you for free, so you can add more jewelry and do more market research without spending your money. So we'll just move on here. So why choose gold? It's a great addition to sterling silver. Gold is a good investment, and it helps your jewelry sales. Absolutely will. I mean, you'll really be happy. You put a little effort, and there's only one way to know. Try it. What do you have to lose? A little time. What do you have to gain? A lot of money and new customers. So in the last 2 years, gold jewelry, I keep hearing it from a couple of customers, how they keep sending us gold orders. And then we get in a conversation, like we don't talk about it for a couple of months, and then like this guy hits a home run in a week and sells like 5 pieces of gold, and he's like, man, this gold is going crazy, Peter. This is so good. My custom designs. Okay, so he makes custom design with us. He's an amazing guy. He really applies the principles that I've been talking about for years, but he puts them in action. So we have 43 different niche jewelry collections. So for the drop shipping in sterling silver and adding gold, you can go anywhere you want to test it. And it doesn't cost anything unless, as I said, you're a brand new customer. But you get that money back really fast. I mean, one piece of gold would pay for the program, like that. So, exclusive designs. We do custom design. So, if you want to be a jeweler for people who come into your stores and say, hey, we do custom design and we work with you very closely. We've done it with over hundreds of customers at this point in time. So, the gold is available in yellow, white, rose gold, or red gold, some people call it. So this is what we have at the moment. So here's how it works. So you sign our web agreement permitting you to use our copyrighted images and copy on your website, return it to us signed, and then make a list of the jewelry designs and collections you like to sell on your website. Send them to us and we'll prepare the images for you. And the descriptions. You upload the images, the descriptions, and the suggested prices for your website. So in the gold, we don't want you going too cheap. We don't want low balling. I mean, it's not allowed with Peter Stone customers. We protect our customers. And I think everybody here wants to be protected, okay? Somebody down the street or on the other side of the world undercutting. No, we don't want that. I mean, there's a leeway of 10% up, 10% down. We work in that range. You want to make some money. We don't want you to make a little bit of profit, okay? We want you to make a healthy profit because you're putting in the efforts. So you upload all the jewelry, the descriptions, the prices. Now your customers shop on the website to purchase the jewelry directly from you. You send the order to us, and then we send your customer's order either to you, if it's the gold jewelry. You can ask us to drop ship it to your customer. We'll do that. There's just a shipping fee involved. And then with the drop ship, sterling silver drop ship, we just send it directly to your customer. You're saving time, money, and it's got your return address, your invoice name and address on it. So it looks just like it came from you. That's drop shipping. So the gold jewelry project program is just like drop shipping. You have the choice to get it sent to you and give it to your customer and watch the smile on their face and take a selfie with them, or, you know, ask them to post it online that you came into the store. Now we have gold. Tell all your friends. Now you got 3 or 4 people coming to your store, online or off or both, buying gold jewelry. I mean, I give away a lot of ideas here on these webinars, and this is just one. This is a grand slam in my mind, okay? And it's a grand slam for several of our customers are doing really well, and you can too. So it's not just great, it's outstanding way to grow your business. It's almost risk-free with our help. I mean, your time, okay? Your time. And I don't know how you grow your business, how you're going to do the work, but when you do the work and put in the time, there's no money involved, then you'll make the money, get the research. This is really, it can't be any simpler than this. Yes, it's work. It's very smart business. You're doing huge leveraging of images online without paying for any inventory. Really, really priceless, actually. So this is just one of the many tools and tips and benefits we have at Peter Stone. Join our Peter Stone Jewelry Institute private groups. We have them on Facebook, we have them on Gab, and we have them on MeWe at the moment, because things are in flux on the tech business. So we want to be in a couple of different markets. We think it's a good thing. And this is the visionary thinking that I work with here at Peter Stone. I always like, okay, and analyzing and keeping ahead of the wave. Don't wait for the wave to crash and be unprepared. And that's how Peter Stone has stayed in business for over 3 decades. We've weathered so many storms, and we're here today. And we will take this storm and we will catapult it up, and we'll help you do the same through our Peter Stone Jewelry Institute private groups, where we meet every week and we do Q&As. And it will be limited in the beginning. We're gonna really hit it hard in the beginning so you can get started. Then we'll go down to 2 times a month, and then maybe 1 time a month. But we want you to get a fast start. Share the things that have worked with hundreds of our customers around the world. Plus, I've had 15 retail stores, numerous websites, been beat up in the last 5 years trying to figure out the IT thing, online thing, website thing, social media thing, like you too, is frustrating as hell. And we made a breakthrough in the last 6 months. And this is really going to make things sail. And we want to bring you along for the voyage, the journey. So we'll post links here on the Facebook pages for you, how to get in touch with us. Put your questions in there. And on YouTube, put your questions, comments down below. Don't forget to click on the bell, hit the subscribe button, and join our journey whenever we get online. You'll want to know, because I'm always going to share one idea, one thing that can make you some extra money. And when you start to stack them, we scale up our businesses together, because we need each other. Without you, we don't have anybody to make jewelry for. So, and your customers and clients. And that's the way it works. It's a partnership. So we get many more, you'll get many more money-making ideas live each week. So join us, please. So get the major selling advantage, that's the MSA, over the competition. You'll have gold jewelry designs that are not available anywhere else in the world. They're copyrighted designs. They're beautifully done in gold. Sure, we have thousands in silver, but when you start showing the unique, beautiful designs of Peter Stone jewelry in gold, you will now raise the bar and earn a lot more revenue. Why gold now? Because of the trends. It's in 2008, 2009, 2010, the trend crashed. But now it just started, like I said, 2 years ago. Gold is selling really well. The economy is, according to some news, it's booming. There's money in the market. The stock market's like through the roof. Bitcoin, people have all kinds of money, it seems. So sales are up in gold. People want gold jewelry more so than they have in the last really 12 years. So hop on the gold, Peter Stone Gold. And if you have a challenge remembering it or looking for it, you can go to peterstonegold.com. But for now, peterstone.com, boom, you'll see a link to the gold jewelry. Click on it and you got it. So we'll share our latest tools and marketing outreach systems that work. So you learn from my 30 plus years at School of Hard Knocks. I never knew a thing about jewelry business. Quite frankly, never sold a thing in my life before my retail stores. And I closed those and started the jewelry business. So the jewelry was all new. So I did all the importing and I cleared the customs myself. I put the jewelry in my car. I flew across in the plane, flew across the country, put it in my car, and drove up and down the East Coast. Sold it out of my trunk, and then decided one day it's time to make a catalog. And that's kind of the brief history. The rest is history. So I'll share all the lessons, online and off, marketing, social media. And the thing about the dropship program is you're doing your own market research online that people ask you to pay them for all the time. And when you do drop shipping, you're making money when you drop ship. So you're, in reality, most people don't see this opportunity. Drop shipping is usually, okay, you drop ship. You can't buy the product to sell. But here, you use drop shipping for your market research. 10 collections, 20 designs each, 200 designs up on your website. You don't pay for the inventory. Watch it. Observe it. Clicks, likes, inquiries, purchases. Now you've got data after 30, 60, 90 days, 180 days. You're feeling pretty secure because you see repeat sales through the drop shipping. And maybe some lines don't work. Take them down, expand the lines that are working, and watch it go. Then buy more wholesale and double your profits. I can't make it any simpler than that. Double your profits. Don't have to answer questions anymore. Cash flow is my challenge because we'll ramp your sales up. I'll take you on a journey. You just got to do the work. Just got to take the work. I've taken in the beginning, I take it. Anyway, what a ride. And we can do it with you. We can do it together. So I made the mistakes you don't need to make. I've done them for you. Most importantly, I'm going to share what not to do. Don't put your money there. Don't lose your money. Don't throw it in the trash. Don't throw it away. But do these few things you got to do, and you'll get such huge leverage out of it. So you get the winning formulas. You stack and scale them one by one. Scale up your growth. So come learn all about the Peter Stone 5-star promise. So getting started, shipping your customers' orders. Okay, you received your first order from the customer. They paid you. You got the money in your hand. No risk. You prepay Peter Stone using any major credit card at the wholesale or drop shipping price. We start processing your order. We immediately process it and send it to the jewelry production. All jewelry shipped comes directly off the polish wheel, like within 1 week, and it is beautifully shined, not sitting in a warehouse, whether it's sterling silver or gold. It'll be done just in time. So it takes a couple of weeks to get the jewelry, maybe 3. It just depends how big the order is, what kind of jewelry it is, whether it has gemstones or not, and attention to detail that gets repeat customers. So you get the highest luster and beautiful and beauty. And when your customer sees it, like, wow, you get wow, you become a hero, and your customer comes back for more. They fall in love with you because you have such beautiful jewelry. Jewelry with meaning, value, and not shiny bits. We can have beauty, value, and add the diamonds and the rubies and the sapphires if that's what you want on it. We can do all that and more. So simple, yes. Requires effort. That's like yes squared. It's an exponential yes. The more effort you put in, the easier this ride is. So, you get longer vacations, longer holidays. You build your bank account, and you are in a better position in 1 year's time than you've been in a long time. So ask your questions at hello@peterstone.com. Leave your questions and comments on our Facebook page, MeWe page, or Gab group. Okay. So we have Peter Stone Jewelry pages on all three of those social media sites. We're on Tumblr, we're on Instagram, a few other places. But those are for our jewelry social media pages. So once we have your email address, we'll keep you updated with all the important information. Your email address specifically for this gold and drop shipping program. We want to keep you abreast and help you go and grow. So start today and set your goals and make 2021 your best year yet. www.peterstone.com, and here's the page with the links. But all of these links are under. When you go to peterstone.com, there's jewelry programs. You click on that and you're going to see these 5 links in front of you right now. So that's the simplest thing to do, is to go here, bam, and then we go all jewelry programs: free jewelry webinar, wholesale, affiliate, B2B, drop shipping, silver exchange, and here's the gold. Whoops. There's the gold right there. And that'll take you to the gold. So I will stop sharing my screen at the moment and come back and tell you and share with you and hope you see the value in this program and look forward to connecting with you. Again, I'm running, really, on YouTube. Please click that subscribe button and just to be notified when we have videos. They're pretty much daily now. I'm sharing a lot of different things, but I would say 60% of the videos are on jewelry. The other is on mind management, fitness, diet, lifestyle. My belief is when you are mentally, physically, and spiritually well prepared, then business is easier to do. I mean, there's nothing like being, you eat half a dozen donuts and how do you feel? I mean, and I know because back when I lived in Seattle and I was driving up and down the Washington, Oregon, California coast selling, I started out in February eating 3 to 4 donuts, Dunkin' Donuts a day, and a coffee, and it showed, and I felt it. And my back was weak. I wasn't exercising. And one day I got out of my car. This is back in the 92. And my back locked up. And I said, never again. I said, why? Well, if you don't have strength in your back, things start slipping around, like slip discs and stuff. So when you exercise and you have to keep a strong back and you have muscle to keep everything in order, I mean, just common sense. I didn't need a doctor to tell me that. And there wasn't Google either. I just read some stuff and I started exercising. And then as the spring came and the summer came and the fall came, and I was selling up and down the coast for month after month, and the fresh fruit and the fresh berries and the nuts, the filberts, the fresh filberts grown right there in the Oregon coast. And I had flats of corn silk all over my car. I was eating it raw and my face turned red, and I lost like 15 pounds. And I felt great. And from that time on, this is quite a while back, right? This is almost 30 years ago. I have always done a little bit of fitness every day, and I pay attention to my diet, and I'm not a freak about it, but I say 80-20, 70-30, or 90-10. Eat good and treat yourself, treat yourself and have a cake and a pie every now and then, but just don't make it the habit. And that's that. And so I have a program called Stepping Up and Stepping Out, making 2021 your best year yet. So if you're having a problem or a challenge getting started, you're like, what's the use? There's a lot of use. Okay, we all have our down days. But when we refuse and we persist, no matter what, not every day I feel like hopping on my bike and riding. Sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night and I want to go to bed, but I'll go for a stretch just to get a little burn, 20-minute burn before I go to bed. And that burns some of the food that I might have eaten in the last 3 hours and gets a burn going overnight. And that helps the metabolism. So all kinds of little tips I'll share with you, because I have libraries, and when I have a challenge or something, boom, I study it and I study it and I go deep, and then I test it and I prove it, and then I live it. And I can't explain it any more common sense than that. And I read some medical reports, but I don't believe everything. And I think I'm my own guinea pig. That's that. Some things didn't work as well as I thought they should, and I got slammed up. That's part of hitting walls along the journey. But you get back up. You drag your ass up and you say, I'm doing this. I am not quitting, because quitting is failing. That's the failure when you quit. It's not a failure to change something that's not working. So if you're selling like cheap jewelry and you find yourself competing against all this Chinese stuff, and you thought that was the way to go, is buy jewelry by price only, and you got so many surprises. We have like almost zero returns on our jewelry. And if you can say that, if you're in the jewelry business, you went out, you bought cheap jewelry, and when you get that box of jewelry, you have to go through it all and then return 10 or 20% of it. You've wasted your time, and that's money that's time you're supposed to be using selling, and you thought you were getting a deal. So I always say, if you're trying to save money, put it in the bank, close your business. If you want to make money, invest it wisely, put it in something of value, proven value, maybe like Peter Stone jewelry, because we have a track record of people that have been buying jewelry from us for 10, 15, 20, and more years, because it does what they need it to do. It makes them money and drives return business. So not only the sterling silver now you've got an arsenal of gold. And one piece of sterling silver selling at $100, $150, and one piece of gold selling at, say, $700 to $900. Well, you can catch up pretty quick. I've made a lot of mistakes, but a couple of good home runs that really kept us going, that just saved us, because I didn't stop and I'm thinking. How do we solve this? I love challenges because I'm able to solve them. Just bring it on. and I can help you. Bring it on. Bring me your challenges. Come to the Q&As. Join us in our Facebook group. Let us help you. Let's work together. This is Peter Stone, the founder of Peter Stone Jewelry. Let's make 2021 our best year yet together. Gold, gold, gold and silver. I'll see you again soon.